Throw Burrito, the best party game. From the creators of the absurdly popular Exploding Kittens comes Throw Burrito, the wackiest card game on the market. It's half card game, half dodgeball, except that instead of balls you have to dodge adorable plushy burritos. The concept is as simple as the game is fast-paced. Players sit, or preferably stand, around a table and all draw cards at the same time, accumulating three-of-a-kind sets that build up their score. Most of the cards feature cutesy cartoon creatures, but whenever somebody gathers three of the same burrito card they get to declare a burrito showdown. There are a few types of food-based warfare involved, including an all-out battle and a one-on-one duel that involves pacing, turning, and shooting. While the burrito strikes themselves aren't deadly, they're actually really soft. They do cause you to lose points. Adding to the tension, there are only two burritos on the table, so victory often comes down to who reacts first. And when the pressure is on, you'd be surprised how many people manage to miss their target at point-blank range. Best played in a spacious room that does not contain valuable glassware. Pandemic, the best cooperative game, and the most relevant. Pandemic has become a modern classic, and rightly so. Inspired by the 2002 to 2004 SARS outbreak, it's an accessible cooperative board game in which 2-4 players work to assist one another in eliminating 4 new diseases. Time is of the essence as your team of experts, each with their own special abilities, travels the world, treating diseases, stamping out epidemics and developing cures. Cure all the diseases within the time limit, and the world is saved. Run out of cards in the deck, allow the virus cubes to take over the board or let too many outbreaks occur, and the human race will be overrun. Players must share their ideas and resources as much as possible to be in with a chance of winning, and planning ahead is crucial. In a world rocked by COVID-19, it might not sound like the most relaxing game, but the cooperative nature of Pandemic can actually provide a much-needed reprieve from doom and gloom, reminding us of what is possible if we work selflessly and together towards a shared goal. Exploding Kittens, the best casual card game. As the most popular card game project in Kickstarter history, it closed with more than $8.7 million in pledges. Exploding Kittens really is something of a phenomenon. While the makers describe it as a game for people who like explosions, kittens and laser beams, a description that just about covers everyone, you can think of it as a strategic version of Russian roulette. Except the bullets are booby-trapped kittens. Essentially, all players will draw from the deck until one person draws the exploding kitten. At this point, the only option for survival is to play a defuse card that allows them to place the kitten back into the deck. The strategic option? Do this just before another player draws their card and hope that your friends are the forgiving kind. Riotously funny and beautifully designed, Exploding Kittens is an almost perfect card game. And, if you're already hooked, the expansion pack Imploding Kittens is well worth getting. It forces players to don the cone of shame that makes for some great, and mildly embarrassing, photos. For adult-only laughs, you could also pick up the NSFW edition pictured above. Secret Hitler, the best hidden identity game. Ever wanted to call your friends and family a bunch of fascists? When playing Secret Hitler, that's totally socially acceptable. Set in 1930s Germany, Secret Hitler is a beautifully presented hidden roles game in which fascists and liberals outvote each other to secure a majority in parliament. Failing that, they can try to kill each other off. Relying on little more than instinct, liberals must identify their allies, then work together to root out fascists and, in particular, the secret Hitler among them. If Hitler is made chancellor or too many fascist policies are enacted, then the fascists win. But if the liberals pass enough policies or assassinate Hitler, then Germany is saved from fascist rule. Deception and misdirection are the names of the game here. The better the fascists are at lying, the better their chances of electing Hitler. Double, the best simple kids game. Double is basically a reinvention of Snap. All you must do is find the one icon that matches, because there's always a shared icon between any two cards. This simple premise forms the basis for 5 short minigames that play with the theme, alternately asking you to collect or discard cards as fast as possible. The challenge comes from some clever optical illusions. Icons are jumbled up, resized and just generally hard to identify at speed on the circular cards, so you can spend ages staring at them thinking there's no match to be seen. Then you spot it with a whoop of joy and scrabble to claim the point before anyone else. So, yes, Double is basically a reinvention of Snap, but the best games are sometimes the simplest, and Double is undoubtedly a modern classic. It doesn't hurt that it's small enough that you can easily take it to the pub, either. Blood Rage, the most aggressive strategy game. Ragnarok is coming. The end of the world is nigh, and it is your job to steer your Viking clan through battles to secure your place in eternal Valhalla. As you'd expect, there's more than a smattering of pillaging, warfare and cunning tactics as you upgrade and develop your clan, and as the game moves through its 3 phases, you'll receive help from mythical Norse creatures and fight other players for precious tokens. You can even paint the miniatures in the game to give your set a unique look and feel. At its core, the game is all about gaining points for victories, losing warriors in glorious battles and completing quests. It's all good, clean, violent fun. Blood Rage, as you'd probably guess from the title, is all about conflict between the rival players, and it's immensely entertaining, leading your clan to honor and acclaim in the name of Odin. Dixit, the best storytelling game. Weird, wonderful and irrepressibly French, Dixit involves looking at cards and inventing stories to go with them. Once you've told your story, which can be a word or an epic, others secretly give you a card of their own which they think matches it. You then present all cards to the group and everyone tries to guess your original inspiration. What makes Dixit interesting is the scoring phase. If you tell a story everyone recognizes, you'll get no points, but if you tell a story nobody recognizes, you'll also get no points. In jokes, callbacks and suggestive themes are, therefore, the order of the day if you're playing to win. Tricky when cards depict rabbits in armor, men eating rainbows and people trapped in snow globes. Ideally suited to family play, Dixit can be an oddly insightful experience for players of all ages. Thanks for watching. You'll find all the links down below the video. Subscribe to the channel.